Okay, let's get right into it. I'm going to show you how to put Hearthstone on your phone, your Android phone, whether or not your phone is bigger than 6 inches or not. That's a key thing. If your phone is smaller than 6 inches, I think even the Nexus 6 counts because it's like 5.96 inches or something like that. Then you're going to have to go and root your phone. Before we get started here, go and root your phone. If you've already rooted, we're good to go. Let's start the video. I'll show you what you need to do. Everyone else, head to YouTube, places like that have good walkthrough videos. They'll show you how to, get to that point where it's just a couple button presses and your phone will be rooted and ready to go. If somehow you do have a device that's an Android device that's bigger than 6 inches, you could skip a couple of the steps, but most people don't, especially if you have a phone. I have a 5.5 inch. It had to be rooted for this to work. So with that said, let's get right into it. Make sure you're rooted, and then let's go. Okay. So I have a clean Android build here. I just rooted my phone. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in my file manager. We're going to find the zip file that contains the important files for installing Hearthstone on your phone. I named mine obb.zip just to help me remember. But you can't just open that with any old file managing program on Android. It just won't work because it's a zip file. So what you'll want to do is go to Google Play, download something called ES File Explorer Pro, or just ES File Explorer. You don't need the Pro version. Install that, boot it up, and then go back to your file manager if you want. You could click on the OB. This time the zip file. This time it'll work. It'll open up an ES file, or you could just find the zip file through ES. Either one's fine. So now we have the APK right here. Let's go ahead and click on that. Let's install Hearthstone. This is just like installing any other app, although you probably want to make sure that you go into settings first and that you can install from unknown sources, because that's going to be a requirement here. Once you do it, you should see this screen. It's an installation error. It's saying that you don't have the other files to run Hearthstone, which you would normally download in the background from Google Play. So let's go to back to the zip folder, and let's click through onto the other file, not the APK. This contains the OBB files that are important for the background data for Hearthstone. They are compressed, so what you're going to want to do is use ES File Explorer to click on them and then uncompress them in a file. I choose current path because that puts it right in the download folder. You can see it says saved in storage emulated blah 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 download. Then you could just use the menu and click down over to download, and it'll take you right to the file, and you can see it where it says com.blizzard.wtcg.hearthstone. The best thing to do from here is don't copy the whole folder like I was just trying to do. Instead, go into the folder and select both of the extracted files now. Copy those, and then we're going to go over and we're going to find the Hearthstone app folder, which you're going to find. You got to go down to SD card from the root of your folder, and then go to Android, then go to OBB. Then you'll click on the com.blizzard.wtcg.hearthstone or whatever. Go ahead and paste the files into this folder now. It should be empty. Go ahead and paste them into there. Now we can go and we can try opening Hearthstone again. Now this probably isn't going to work either, but let's go ahead and try it, because maybe some phones it will, maybe some it won't. So you see on mine, it starts unpacking. We get past that first hang up that was blocking us before. And now it's installing all the files that it can now find. Okay, so let's jump ahead. This is the loading screen for the game. And it should, normally here, we just take you into the sign-in screen. For us, it's going to stop us. It says closed. Hearthstone currently only runs on Android tablets 6 inches or larger. My phone's 5.5 inches. Got the biggest phone out there, Nexus 6, is a 6-inch screen, but I think it's 5.96, so I'm not even sure if that'll work. So here's what we're going to do to fix this. Go ahead and go to Explorer or your browser. I'm using Google now. Go ahead and type in Xposed Framework or Xposed Installer. Either one will work. The first result should be Xposed Installer. This is it should open up your browser, take you right to the web page, and then you just scroll down to download the actual file. It's a small little APK. It'll download instantly. It's this one right here. Just click on that, hit OK. Okay, while that's downloading, go ahead, go back to your browser, go back to your search, whatever you're using, and this time search for Xposed App Settings, or Xposed Module App Settings. Again, the first result should be the thing you want, App Settings. Again, just scroll down, find the download file. It'll install really quickly. Again, it's another small program. You can see it's this one right here. Then once you have both downloaded, you should be able to just pull down your notifications and click on them one by one to install them, just like any other file. Again, as long as you have the setting to install an APK from unknown sources selected in your settings. So with both of those installed, the first thing we're going to need to do is go back out to the home screen, and we're going to go into the Xposed Installer. This is the app. This is the reason you need to be rooted. This app won't work unless you're rooted. So you can see here there's a bunch of options, framework, modules. What you're going to want to do is go to framework, click through, OK, accept that, read that carefully because it does say that you could lose your phone could get bricked and stuff like that. So only go through with that if you accept it. Don't listen to me. Don't just do it because I said so. So from this screen, what you'll do is, and we'll jump back to here in a second, is you're going to want to click on install or update framework, because you can't get app settings to work unless you install the framework. So that's what we're going to do right now. So I'm just going to click on that, but if I do that, it'll reboot my system and the video will stop working. So we're going to jump ahead. I just did it. Just go through the process. It should work fine. Reboot, come back to the Xposed Installer. This time select app settings and check it. Make sure it's checked. If it's not checked, check it. If it is checked, leave it. Now, at this point, we should be good to go to get into the app settings. So select that, open it up. It'll load all the apps that you have. What you're going to want to do is type in Hearthstone into the search bar, or Harry, like I did. But Hearthstone, select that. At the top, turn settings on. And then the only thing you need to mark is X large res here on the side, for extra large resolution or whatever the hell it stands for. Click that. And then at the top right, there's a save button. Hit that. Hit OK. And then go to it gives you a menu right there. You could just launch it from right there. And it should restart the game, load it up. And this time, everything should work. We shouldn't hit any hangups. I'm going to turn my volume up so I can hear the music, but I'm going to keep it muted for you guys. All right, so yeah, that's it. That does it. That is how you get it working. Let's go ahead. I'm just going to start up a game just to show you guys that it actually is working for me. And then I didn't just waste my time and yours. So I've tried it out. I played 2 games so far. It works fine on my 5.5-inch 1+1. Once you get a phone screen that size, as long as you kind of are familiar with Hearthstone already, which, I mean, I imagine you must be if you're going through this whole process, this is a fine way to play the game. You'll get plenty of mileage out of it, and you can play it anywhere because your cell phone has cell reception, unlike most people's tablets. So yeah, I'm about to get into a game, and I'm going to wreck this guy, but I'm not going to do commentary. I'm just going to let it go. So I'm going to sign off right here. I'm going to say goodbye. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, but especially let me know in the comments to the article that accompanies this video. I will put a link on the YouTube description to that article because that'll be easier for me to monitor. So come on over there. We can talk about it there. Hopefully we can help each other out, get everyone running on their Android phones. Okay, guys, thanks again. I'm signing off. Take it easy. Take it easy.